That's a good point. I forgot to install that. Oh well. Alright, welcome back to the stream. I just realised I forgot to install full screen windowed, which is a little bit of a problem. But I closed my Twitch down and it takes about 10 minutes to restart. Not to restart the instance, but to restart the launcher. So that's a good point. I forgot to install. Alright. You alright, Neutron? How you doing? Well, that's cool, dude. Yeah, I looked at that thing you mentioned, by the way. Halfcraft. I think, you know what I think that Halfcraft thing is you showed me? That's what they used for the I have a feeling it's what they use for all those cursed videos they do now. I think that's what it is. But yeah, Morse code's cool. Yeah. I looked into that a few times, but never that seriously. Okay, but today anyway, I might be tabbing out a little bit more than usual just because there's a mod called Full Screen Window which lets me look on my second monitor more easily. My settings are the render distance is too high. Yeah. If you didn't watch my Hexlands video, you might not know where I am, but this is basically what Hexlands is all about. Lets you have funny spawning. But yeah, Morse code is cool. I've even got. Yeah, I could tell you some. What can I do with Morse code? I do have a book somewhere. I've got a book somewhere, but it's very hard at the moment. I'm not going to look. So what interesting things have you learnt about Morse code, dude? Alright, but today, anyway, is going to be an episode where we talk about this guy. Recurrent complex. So let's have a look, see if we can find anything around here which is recurrent complex. Should be. There we go, there's the recurrent complex. Yeah, it was yesterday. So did I not even turn the auto jump off yet? As I say, this is what I do whenever I load up an instance. Number 1, change main hand to left. Number 2, render distance 6. Turn everything off at the bottom. Map levels 1. This is a way that I realised that if you still want it to look reasonable, you do fancy and maximum on those two. They're important, right? You have at least a bit of bitmap. Oh yeah, Chisel. Did you watch that video? Yeah. That's how long I spent. That video probably took me about 10 hours. No, not 10 hours. Maybe about 6 hours. Between about 6 and 7 hours, that video. Because when you make a video like that, no one makes videos like that. That is like... I'm literally like writing an encyclopedia at this point. Is this a... Okay. So there's this mod, right? There is something here, I'm afraid. This mod is called Recurrent Complex, basically. And if you click here, for instance, you can see basically what this mod does is it adds all these sorts of structures. Oh, what if I do that? I don't know why I can click on it. Like elven pond, dinosaur skull, dinosaur skeleton. And there's a way that you can basically make all these things. It's a really cool mod, like very popular, this thing. And you can make your own stuff. You can make all the different types of maze. And if you just look at the names of this stuff, you can see what it is. The gigantic tree. Funnily enough, you know what's interesting about it being a gigantic tree? I don't know if you know this, but the biggest tree in the world, I believe, is I think it's called Geek. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, unfortunately, and all this anime stuff has ripped it off. But if you look at, let's see which one it is. Is it not that? There it is. There it is. Oh no, that's the rarest. This is the rarest tree in the world. Is it the rarest tree? I think it's the most rare tree. This tree. Oh, that's cool. Well, I hope you did well on them. This tree is yeah. Let's see if I can. It's one of the world's rarest trees. It's a lovely tree, this tree. But yeah. Amazing shaped leaves and stuff. Yeah. But anyway. That is the rarest. That's the cool thing, like, because the thing is, like, when people talk about rare species, they never think of trees, which is a bit sad. There's only like 5 of those trees left in the whole world, and they'll probably be gone at some point. But people won't care. Whereas, like, you know what I mean? There's certain things that are like it wouldn't even matter. I don't know. I won't get into this actually. Let's okay. I don't know. I guess you shouldn't like put like one to the other though. So recurrent complex. Let's get into it. This is a quite nice looking block actually. This one. But yeah, that chisel video was insane to make. That was hard to make that video. Because no. But I hope it gets. I hope over time. The reason I make those spotlights is because over time I hope they get views, and I hope the people who are just playing with chisel appreciate all the work I'd put into it. Okay, so we look here. Oh no, this is not right. Oh, did I not install anything? Oh man, this might be a very short video. Yeah, this literally might be 10 minutes long, this episode. Because I think I accidentally forgot to... What happens if I just click on one of these things? Wow. This is like... Where would you submit? No. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Red guava. What does inspector mean? Well, actually, I'll go to the wiki in a minute. The thing is, normally I have some more mods added, but I just forgot to today, and it's so hard, I don't really want to. Let's see if we can find any of the... there should be some stuff underground. Not seeing any there. What is that? Yeah, it's just bone stuff. Yeah, this may just be like nothing this episode. The thing is, like, I can't believe I didn't even install JEI. How stupid is that? Did I really not install JEI? I didn't. Let me go to the website. Maybe I can get something out of this. It's super. Tomorrow is going to be the hottest day ever in the UK, so tomorrow won't be much good either. Yeah, I've not heard of that. I've not heard of that, to be honest. Let's see if I can find some. There must be something I can do, right? I'll go to the wiki. Right, I don't know if you want to follow along. This is the wiki that I'm going to at the moment. This is a very famous mod, this. Okay. Let's see a command, see if I can do a command. What does this do? It's going to be literally just randomly do stuff here because I'm not sure what to do. Okay. Buying this water. What about forest? Oh wow, there's a lot of forests. Alright, so that's that. Man, I wish I'd bloody... I shouldn't say even that word. Command. What other commands are there? Is there no way to import? What's import do? Oh, here we go. I've got one. Command gen. So you do... Okay. I could have sworn that's what it was called. Dinosaur skeleton. Let's get a dinosaur skeleton. Dinosaur skeleton. Oh! Oh, that doesn't look like a dinosaur skeleton. Oh, wait. Oh, no, what? Ah. We have actually achieved something now. This is good. This is very good. I wish I knew how to go up. I still never learned how to go up here. I can't go up in the chat, which is super annoying. What are my options here? Set biome. How do I do that? Oh, weird. I don't know how that works. Let's just try and generate stuff just for fun. Isn't there a way to list structures? Let's see if I can think of anything. There is also this command, fill. What does that do? I don't know. It's a different kind of fill, I guess. You think there's a scroll bar at the left of the chat? What do you mean? Oh, I need to refresh this page. Really? No. This would be the most incredible thing ever if that was the case. No, there's not. There's no way to... I don't know. You know, should we try and find out this? May as well do something useful today. Should we try and find out how you go up? How do you go up in the chat? Because literally I only worked out how to go up. Yeah, I don't know how to go up. I think you do tab or something. But I've seen people do it, right? And I'm sure you've seen it as well. I'm just not sure how you go up in the chat. So we're going to try and find out now. Let me see. How to scroll... Wait. How to scroll up in Minecraft chat. How you just tell me? Oh, someone says... Oh, maybe you're... It sounds like you're right, actually. Where is it, though? Oh, no, this is the wrong... Oh, this is Minecraft. Wait a minute. I know why I probably don't know how to do it. It's because I don't have a middle mouse button. If I do the funny thing, right? It's when on a laptop. Yeah, that's not going to work. The thing is, you are right. It basically works. It reacts to the scroll wheel. I have no scroll wheel though. I know what you mean. I just did it, as you can see there, Neutron. The problem is, right, is that that's not how I like to... I can't... Like, you know this one, for instance. I change... Because the thing is, right, this is this, pick block, right? The thing that is always super annoying to me, though, is that, like, pick block is middle click. I always change this to I, right? That way I can do this, like people like to do, right? But... We may have to finish this stream, by the way, because I'm getting not very good performance at the moment. It's because my computer's getting too hot, because it's so hot. It's going to be even more difficult tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a very short stream as well. We'll see. I don't actually know how much is going to come through at this stage. Wow. Yeah, I think we're just... I don't know. Let me know if the streaming is not working too well. It should be okay. I'm not really seeing any real problems, but it is coming up with a message that it's not happy. Is there really a scroll bar to the left of chat that I can just drag? No, there's not. It's not. It's what they call... It's basically what they call... Yeah. There's no way, what I want is a control that will have mouse up. Because if you think about it, that's really what I need. There is a button. Yeah, mouse up. That's why I don't understand why mouse up is not a button on here. Is there no problems? Alright, good. No, because it says error, YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. But most of the time it's just talking rubbish, that. Okay. So can we do /gen? Okay, we can see, here we are. So here we can actually see everything that we can get. So for instance, this mod, okay, so this is actually what I wanted to do anyway. Oh yeah, it's gone away now. So if we do /gen Elvin Pond, what it does is it does this. And I wonder if it replaces, so then we have to do confirm. So like, can you see this whole structure? This is an Elvin Pond. So this is a good way, right? If you're making a map, you just get loads of cool structures. And there's loads of really cool, and they're like big things as well, right? So that's pretty fun. So yeah, so if you see anything you like the sound of, if you see anything that looks cool on this list, you can just tell me and then I'll spawn it in. So we're just going to see what is available, right? Because that'll be fun. Go to the very left bottom of the chat, not to the type area, but to to the place where the chat box is ending. You can't see my mouse cursor. No, I don't think there is anything there. You basically have to use middle mouse because I never understood why they make you do that. Oh, you can just press confirm on here, right? Okay. I should have known that. Alright. Well, don't worry about it anyway. I can't see it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to look and see if there's anything cool here. What is that? Abandoned wood tower. So for instance, if we want the abandoned wood tower, you can see how big it is. Look how big this thing is. It's like massive. And then we can just press confirm. And then it comes. So that's pretty cool, right? Basically, if I ever do a map, having been able to just spawn this stuff in, and some of this stuff even comes with like, and it's kind of useful for me just to look at like the building styles. Like I've never built like a tower like this, right? But it's pretty cool. Oh, you can see my mouse. Oh yeah, of course you can see my mouse curve. Oh, I know what you saw. The thing is, you saw this, right? But this is a special command that you do. The thing is, it kind of does work actually. Yeah, I could do that actually. It works better than I thought. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I can scroll then. Basically, when you're on a laptop, right, you have no middle mouse button. So what happens is there's all sorts of. You can make it really complex, right? Like to simulate all the different types of mouse button. The problem is though, right, is that this is a good one, right? This is what they call hold and drag, right? You probably, to be honest, this is probably not that unusual to you because you know about phones, right? But you see, I hold down the mouse pad now, and then with my right fingers, I'm holding down the mouse pad, and then with the left, I'm doing the drag motion. So it does kind of work, but sometimes it doesn't work properly because there's like 10 different types of. There's like a swipe, or we go up and left, or we do. There's ones with like 2 fingers. You need to have 2 fingers on the mouse pad and stuff like that. This is only 1 finger on the mouse pad. You see, if it was 2 fingers on the mouse pad, sometimes it doesn't work. But anyway. So yeah, so this is pretty cool. This is the abandoned tower. I just wanted to have a little look at some of these things that get added, just to see like, because it'd be fun. And we can just take a look at like various things. Like what is this one, for instance? So these things are kind of like a bit more like generic, and they're like a bit more boring, basically. Like they're cool, but they're very like. It's not like very inventive. Like it's very. You can imagine like 1,000 people all building this. It's not like super original. But it is cool. It's just almost like just a normal. It almost looks like something that's been made by Minecraft itself because it's so like standard. But let's see what else we've got. Let's see what we've got in B. I guess we could try the other A because we only got a less. What is that? It looks like a big tree, doesn't it? Let's leave the tree for now. It's a cedar tree, obviously. So for B, let's see what we've got. Let's try big clockwork site. Yeah, you can, but that's a bit more advanced, and I need to actually be able to. We might look into that. We'll see. We'll see in a minute, right? Let me just. I want to have. Yeah, you can. The answer to that is yes. This is very powerful. This mod, like you can upload your own stuff. You can make it even when you load up the world. It will be. You could have say you build a house. You could make it so when you play the world, your house is like all over the place. Everywhere you go, there's a copy. There's like copies of your house in the world. If you see what I mean. So we do. Let's have a look at this guy. So this is called Big Clockwork Site. Oh well, this is big. Ooh. Now that is cool. You see, it's quite big as well. I think it's not replacing the other blocks. That's why it's like loading in a bit funny. But yeah, that is pretty cool. That. See, this is something which is actually a bit more original. This. I like the colours of it as well. That's pretty awesome. That one. Okay, let's see what else we've got. You see, a lot of them are just stuff like this, though. You see, this is what? Small wooden cottage, right? So a lot of them are just small little things like this. And it's designed to, you just have these all over the place to make the world a bit more like, you know. Okay, let's go to this. But you see, I really like this world generation of having like the hexagons like this. It's kind of cool. Like, I think a lot of people will like this sort of thing. See, even this is something. If I go to what is this? This is a meteor site, right? So it's like a. So that's cool. Anyway, let's try another one. So we're on B. Anything here? I guess we can look at. Should we look at the towers again? I guess we'll look at the Babylon Tower. Sorry, what? Go. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Oh wow, it's massive. Well, this thing looks what the hell? Wow, this is like absolutely gigantic. One second. Go. Is it going to do it? I'm not sure it's doing it. Maybe it's too big. It shouldn't be though. Why is there an X after the name? I don't know actually. It says forget when I click on it. Why can I not? Let me cancel this. I think I shouldn't. Oh wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, I think the meteor is. 1 second. Just give me a sec. It's loading it. I think it was so big, and that things are not running that well at the moment. Give me a second here. It should be alright in a minute. There we go, it's loading it properly now. Wow, this thing is massive. I didn't think there was this big of stuff in this mod actually. Let me just go outside it just to see how big it is. Whoa. Jeez. That is pretty good. Yeah, wow. That thing is absolutely gigantic. I could make something as big as this though. What's my Y level up here? 118. And do you know how big that is? Because literally, yeah, this must be the biggest. I would imagine this is literally the biggest thing in the whole mod. Is there even any? How do you get up it? There's like no way to even get up though. It's literally just decorative. Is there a way to get up? Is there not even stairs? This is inside it. There's not really any way to get up. There's just this big waterfall here. And then you're literally on the top. Oh wait, wait. So that gets you to the top. Oh wait, do you just go? Can you just walk all the way around? I think you can, right? Yeah, yeah. Of course, that's the way to get up. You just go all the way around. That's kind of cool, actually. I do like this. This looks a bit like a cake, doesn't it? You know, like one of those wedding cakes. So yeah, we'll remember that one then. I just wanted to have a look at some of these things just to see like what what's going on with it. Okay. So what will be next? We're going to find out. Let's just do a few more now. This I might just spend like the whole episode today doing this actually. Okay, we need to have a bit of we'll see. All right. So B, is there anything else that looks good? Blaze spawner, crystal. Not really. Basically, these spawners, I've realised these spawners, like, there's ways you can just get a spawner if you want. I don't think there'll be much else there. We've got clay water mound. Corrupted ender tree. Let's see what that one looks like. And let's go. What? Do I need to maybe need to be higher? How is that the case? Okay, it'll work. I don't know why. That's weird. Huh. I don't know about that. That's just a tree made out of obsidian. That's not very interesting. What's Cubone skull? Let's go back over here. I don't know. I don't know what that one is. Let's go over here maybe. Yeah, because I don't know what they all look like, these things. It might not. What is that? Oh, that's my elven pond that I literally was just at 5 seconds ago. Okay. Let's go this way instead. Okay. Forget about that one then. Like some of it I just won't know what it is, so I don't know how it wants to spawn it. I imagine if I just went to a normal world it would do this, but it's a bit more interesting. Dinosaur skull. I'm curious to see what that looks like. Really? That doesn't look right, does it? Some of it I think needs a bit more. What else have we got for D? There's not like that much in this. There's a lot, but the way they make it sounds as if there's like millions of things. There's about like we could try the watchtower, I guess. Watchtower. So they're all basically the same. So they're just copies of each other. Okay. Let's see what's in E. Elven Pond. What else? Is that it? Wait, is that really it? Yeah, no, it was it. There's literally the Elven Pond is the only thing that begins with E. A lot of trees. I don't know, a maze. A maze is a maze, right? It's not that exciting. Generic tree. I think we'll leave the gigantic tree. Let's see this one. Okay, so it's a very large one, this. It's literally going to... Yeah, it's very large. Okay, it actually worked a bit smoother. Some of these very large structures are pretty good. Actually, just need to wait a second here, just to get a little bit better performance. So this one was called Hill Altar House. Some of it will not have spawned correctly. I think it actually just spawned the hill. Huh. What's in here? Nothing. That's a nice little thing there. This is actually... Oh, wow. I like the staircase. This is a cool staircase. Yeah, I didn't use any of that. In a way, this is just to give me like some ideas as well. This is the sort of thing that really does give me ideas. Let's see what we got in here. Isn't there an actual doorway? Ooh. That's cool. Should we just read it? I feel like in the config they removed these books, and I can kind of see why. That is... It's not bad, to be honest. What is going on here? Jeez. This is. I'm surprised this is in the main mod. This is something which. It's not quite so strong. I feel like they were by the same person there. Dear. I would be curious to see if they were all by... I would be curious to know if they were all by the same person. To me, the first one seemed a lot better. But yeah, this house is... I don't know if it's that good. The thing is, this house is a little bit like overdone. There's certainly nice elements to it. But it's almost like all this stuff in Acacia could probably just not be it. And it would probably look better. Yeah, if you remove the Acacia from it, it would look much better. I don't know. Because the thing is, right, what people do, this is something which I've noticed a lot, they'll just mix together stuff like this. But does this really go with this? No, is the answer. It's just a bit too busy. If you're going to be busy, the thing is, the way I see it is this, if you're going to have busy stuff, you know, and I'm not saying it isn't a good build, it's still probably better than, I mean, it is better than what I could build currently, right? This is not a bad texture choice there. Here is that just that break the slabs. This is actually quite a nice texture choice here. Um, green, white, orangey red, and oak, and sandstone, and stone, and jungle as well. That's too much. There's no doubt about it. There's too much there. But it's still interesting to look at, right? There's no doubt about that either. The roofing. Roofing is surprisingly... It's not actually that complex, the roofing. I find a lot of the roofing stuff probably more interesting than what's actually inside the house. Like patterns like this are kind of cool. This, I think, has not been completed, though. It looks like it hasn't been completed properly, the roofing. I don't know. Was it the same on both sides? Maybe it has been completed. Oh, no, it has. That was literally it. Wait. Where is it? I could have sworn I just saw mossy on the other side there. Yeah, there's these mossy blocks there and there. Yeah, it just hasn't been completed properly. That is disappointing. I thought it did look a little bit... I'm interested, like... Even though it looks like they just spent so much time on the house, they just given up on the roof. It's like... Man, this is actually a lot more interesting than I thought it would be, this. This structure is super cool, though. And how is... Okay. So it's jutting out from the front. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, there's all like small little tricks here of things, which I do find quite interesting, to be honest. So yeah, Hill Altar House, definitely one to check out in the future. Because there are for what you know, it's a combination of good and bad, I would say, that house. But it's just interesting for me, just even the fact just being able to spawn like a decent house like that. I appreciate that, right? Okay, so we are on H. And that is literally the only one on H. So for E has only got Elven Pond and H has only got Hill Altar House. Cool. What do we got on I? Ice Thorn 1. These things, I mean, come on, they're not. They're pretty basic, to be honest. Joker Tower. Let's try this one. How big is this? This doesn't look very big. We'll give it a go, though, see what it is. Ah, I see. Interesting. Huh. That's actually a very good idea. Conceptually, I really like that. Because as soon as I saw that the shape of it, I immediately understood what it was, right? I mean, I knew what it was anyway. To be honest, I can't say, I would definitely have known if I didn't know the name of it. Huh. There's just a stair, two... Interesting. It's kind of... Yeah. Is that just... It's almost blown my mind a bit, that one. Because I haven't really been working with stairs recently, so... I don't know. I do like this concept, though. This area here, I could easily imagine... You could easily imagine standing here and being teleported or something. It's got like... It doesn't feel like a... It feels like a place of something is about to happen here, right? Do you know what I mean? And that's a pretty impressive for such a small little thing. So yeah, I like that. I'd probably change it a bit. I think the magic is in this section here, right? Oh dear. Okay, you missed some stuff. Okay, yeah. What did you see? Okay, so we tried. Okay, I'll just quickly go back then, Neutron. Just basically, this was the hill house. This was actually probably the best house so far that you missed. There was lots of cool stuff. This is like a really. You can see there's cool stuff with the stairs. You can see having these little squares here is pretty cool. And you can see like stuff like this. This is very like when you're trying to be good at building, you need to do stuff like this. You notice this. This is coarse dirt. It's not regular dirt. So it gives you change. And then you go up and you hear a podzol here. And then there was some like and this was like, I don't know what this was supposed to be. But you can see it's quite impressive looking house, this thing. Quite complex as well. Yeah, I know what you last saw. I know you saw, yeah, Babylon Tower. Yeah. We haven't done any since that. We did Dinosaur Skull and Desert Watchtower. Yeah, but they weren't that good though, to be honest. They were okay. It was just like loads of, you can imagine what it looks like. I could probably even, well, we're not going to go back anyway, but, and I was looking at the roofing. You always have to, and see the roofing is quite interesting as well. Roofing is hard to get right, but it's very important to get right. And I noticed that they hadn't actually finished this bit. If you look here, you see there's this on the side. So they didn't actually finish it, and that's because people don't really like to do roofing. This was like the dinosaur skull. It didn't look that good though. And then the last one that we just did now was this, which is the Joker Tower. So that's the guy from Batman, obviously. And you can see, and I was saying that this is actually pretty cool. Like, we can just get rid of this at this point. Like, yeah, it's just pretty cool. I was saying like this like feels like a place where you go and like there's going to be like, it's like a special room like where you teleport or you save or something like that happens. Do you know what I mean? It's got that feeling to it. So you stand in here. You could even imagine like a beacon or something here, right? And I was saying the magic is in the fact that this looks like is the way the stairs are with the pointiness. It's kind of cool, right? Okay, so that was that one. What else was there for J? Not much. Big trees, right? But we're going to leave the trees because the trees are not that. K has got nothing. L. Lodgepole pine or lone pillars. Let's try lone pillars. See what that is. Oh, here we are. Okay, it's just I don't know why it spawned it over here. Is there anything even in there? Okay, it's just a big pillar. Well, that's not very exciting. Yeah, is there anything even in there or not? That's cool, dude. Yeah, I'm not really sure what lei means. I know lei is a thing in isn't lei it's something from Hawaii? You know, in Hawaii they have a lei, isn't it? I don't to be honest, I'm not that knowledgeable. I don't really know a lot of the stuff. I don't really know what you mean. Okay, what have we got here? Mopane. What is Mopane? I'm curious immediately. Let me just do. We're going to do Mo. Looks like a tree, right? And it is. Acacia tree. Huh. I wonder why. It's a funny looking acacia tree. Anyway. What else we got? What is this? Let's try one of the maze things. Meso maze. We could try the pagoda, right? The pagoda will probably be a big structure. Let's look at the pagoda. Oh, here we are. Okay, it's going to be like that. Might not spawn in properly. It's really big, that's why. What's going on here? Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, here's one of these things. Yeah, so this is another thing which is quite common in this mod. They have these things. Basically, it will spawn like a whole thing like this. So this will go down like way deep, right? This is going as far as it can. Oh, okay. There will even be spawners in there. It's literally spawned through the bedrock though. Okay, that's cool, dude. So yeah, so this is basically part of like a maze structure. Let's see what's over here quickly. Oh dear. What's this one? I don't think I even spawned this one in. This is just one of those random ones that just spawn. Let's see what this is. So we're gradually getting to learn how to use this mod, right? Not that. I always forget to do underground crypt. Okay. Is there more to it? There should be, right? It looks like there is. Is that it? It looks like a massive thing, and that's all there is to it. Well, it's not that big, I suppose. It's just, yeah, it's not. It's only. I actually, it isn't that big. Let's go here and times a day. All right. Let me just see how long I've been streaming for. Because like I say, it's a very hot day. So I probably don't want to stream too long. We'll do a little bit longer. A little bit longer here. Just because I know you often get people like for some reason after about an hour come along. I don't know why. Okay. So on M we have what? Monolith. What is a monolith? I don't think a monolith. Yeah, let's. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see what is next. We'll go to N. Because I don't think monolith sounds that interesting, to be honest. Nothing on N. Nether Thorns, we've seen those. Old Watchtower. Let's try that one. I'm just curious to see things like that, right? Because they're going to be massive. It's not that. Actually, it's fairly big, this one. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what that mod you told me about was the cursed blocks. The thing is, I don't know where that cursed thing comes from. It's just a bit of a, I don't know, it's a bit of a gimmick, really. You see, this thing is nice, right? This is a nice building. This would be one that I might actually use. Because look, it's got a very simple roof, right? You've got your stuff, like books, you know, name tags, good loot, right? And you see, this is a room. 1, 2, only 4 high. But it's actually quite a nice room, right? Because you've got like space to do stuff. There's another spawner here. But you see, this as a building is nice, right? It's a nice building with like, you know, it's just a good building, right? Can they not? Yeah, there's lots of people like there's a guy He does this. I think this guy is. Let me just check his name. I think it's called Phoenix SC. Does that all that sort of stuff. Yeah. If you ever look at this guy is like. He does this guy Phoenix SC. He does like cursed Minecraft. You can look at that. I could try all that stuff. It might get me views. But really, that is like completely geared purely for views, that stuff. It's basically saying we don't really care about Minecraft, we're just going to go for views. Which is cool. It was not cool, but... Yeah. Yeah, I thought maybe you would, yeah. That is like a thing. He does a good job. What he does. I don't know how I could. Yeah, I don't know how I could do. I'm sure I could work out how to do what he does. I don't know. We'll have to see about that sort of stuff. Because the thing is, in fact, you basically told me how he does. What he does is he uses Halfcraft. There's ways, right, that you can go. Like, there's ways you can mess with stuff. What we got here? It looks like a lot of these are the same thing, right? This just goes through Quaking Aspen. Oh, red mushroom. What do you mean red mushroom? Surely we don't need a... Oh, okay. I quite like that. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not the most amazing thing in the world. What else we got in R? We just get to the end of the alphabet here, I think. S. Okay, there's a lot on S. What we got here? Let's look at these shrines. Should we just look at all the shrines? So we'll look at the air one first. Because I reckon these will be big. Yeah, probably data packs, yeah. Well, that didn't actually work. Why is it not showing this? No? Okay. What about the other one? Earth. Okay, this one's working. Am I too... I think I'm too, like... Is there stuff appearing underneath? No. Okay. What is this? There's all these weird books and stuff. I don't know what it means. It's not like as cool as I thought. I thought it would be like a huge thing, like a massive thing, but it's not. It's like nothing there, really. I think we saw the wooden cottage. What is this? I don't know why it's not letting me spawn. Okay, here we go. Okay, this looks massive. Whoa. Let's see. Did it work? Here we go. Wow. That's another very impressive build. Who's that? Is that Banner? So, I don't know. How have you got it to look like that? Whoa, that's really cool. Yeah, that's cool. You got to admit that is cool. Yeah, you see, because I don't use stairs, I can't get anything as like epic as this. I don't think you can even get up though. There's quite a lot in here actually. There's loads of chests. What is through here? Hmm. I'm not sure about the connectivity between the rooms and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of cobblestone. Well, basically, there's a lot of like stone bricks down here, and then the cobble is more on the roof. But I do like this idea of having the terracotta there. That's pretty cool. Is it the same on each side, I wonder, or not? No. Okay. Okay, so there's only one entrance. It doesn't go... It looks pretty similar on each side, to be honest. I'm just like trying to work out like where... Because the thing is, like this room, right? How are you even supposed to get here? You can't, can you? Because this doesn't go anywhere. That's what is confusing to me. Yeah, it's one of those buildings that is a good building, but whether it's actually, I don't know. It is cool though. Yeah, I know what you mean with the cobblestone. A lot of the really, often when you see like a really amazing build, it does have a lot of cobblestone in it. Um, I think this is supposed to be like Ouroboros or something, or whatever it's called. Okay, let's see what else we got anyway. Under S, is there anything else that really sounds super? Yeah, the shrines were basically a bit rubbish. Uh, yeah, no, that's cool, dude. Yeah, that is a cool style. Um, the thing is, for me, that style is a bit like it almost reminds me of like toothpaste or something. Futuristic can be anything though. Like I would say that's like that modern, like the modern style. It's like a villa, like a modern sun style. Statue temple. Let's try this one. I may as well at this point. I may as well just get to the end of these, right? At least look into like everything that we can think of, right? Are we on the? Okay, statue temple. Let's go. Here we go. Well, I don't know why it doesn't always work properly. Why does it not show up? Is there like not enough room or what? Yeah. Oh, there we go. We got it. Yeah, it's just mass. I knew it was going to be massive. This is really massive though. This may be even the biggest we've seen so far. This is absolutely gigantic. I can barely even fit it in my screen. Did I actually change my FOV? Yeah. Come on, build. Work. I don't think it's going to work. Oh, wait, maybe if I just do this. Does that make a difference? Cancel. Confirm. It should work. I think we will eventually get it. No? We may just have to try a different one if it doesn't work. You know what I could try is just work. Right. Yeah, it's not working, that's why. I will be able to get it, but maybe not on this world. There's too much stuff here. Alright, I think we're going to have to give up at this point. Sometimes maybe just needs a block update. No. Alright, you know what? I think we're just going to leave it there. There's like other things I need to check anyway. And we might start with this one next time. The statue temple. Because it would probably be cool to check. Is that what it's called? Yeah. It's just, I think my computer's just getting a bit too hot for it. So we'll have to wait until... Yeah. I could just... it may even... I don't know. We're going to end it there anyway, so... That's it. We can get out of this now. Yeah, okay.